Hey guys, welcome to my channel Love Beyond Labels. I'm extremely glad and happy that Nanon was paired with Ohm in Bad Buddy the series because to be honest, I never ship Ohm with anyone else no matter how great his chemistry is on screen with a partner he's paired with. And to me, Nanon and Chimran look more like friends rather than a couple. So I'm more than thankful to GMMTV for having paired Ohm and Nanon for this series and giving us a wonderful pair. Now, let's proceed to the further part of the story. In the previous video, the link of which is given, I had mentioned in detail how Pat and Pran's love story blooms, thereby giving you all a backstory to what's going to happen eventually. Frankly, Pat and Pran's story might look like a forbidden love to many. And given the pressure they face from their respective families to hate each other for no reason, the story is made to look like they were enemy-turned-lovers. But that isn't true at all. Though from a young age, Pat and Pran are repeatedly conditioned by their parents to resent each other, given the animosity between the families caused because of a misunderstanding, the boys have always liked each other deep down. It's just that one openly expresses himself while the other reveals his feelings through actions. Though Pat and Pran's love story continues within the four walls of their dorm room, their happiness doesn't last long. Because somehow, Pat's dad finds out about them being in a relationship and they both are separated by their families. There is a whole lot of drama that unfolds when it is discovered that the boys that were told to despise each other are actually in love. But given how addicted Pat is to Pran, he does come to meet his lover, despite the family warning them to not see each other. Parents of both Pat and Pran feel betrayed by their children. So without caring for the feelings of their kids, Pat is forced to marry a girl of his family's choice and Pran is sent abroad to pursue his higher education. Though Pat tries to run away, deciding not to marry if it isn't the love of his life, he is blackmailed by his parents emotionally, because of which he follows his parents' wishes like a robot. Not only does he graduate and start to work at his father's company, but he gets engaged to a girl chosen by his parents. While Pran, being the obedient son that he is, buries his feelings for Pat, deciding not to go against the wishes of his family, fearing that they might harm Pat. Now, while working at his dad's company, Pat faces many challenges. Though he tries his level best to move on, he isn't able to cool his conscience. And that's when he musters up the courage and decides to meet Pran's father when he gets an opportunity. Now, Pran, being the emotional one in the relationship, continues to suffer in silence. But Pat, being the outspoken and badass one, has a heart-to-heart conversation with Pran's father, trying to figure out what is exactly the issue with both the families and what can be done to resolve the same. The maturity and spirit shown by Pat impresses Pran's dad and leads to him letting go of his ego. While at the work front, Pat does everything under his capacity to prove himself to his dad. Finally, the parents do realize that though everything looks fine on the outside, deep down their kids are unhappy, all because of their pride and selfishness. And finally, both the families reconcile. In the end, Pat cancels his engagement, in which he wasn't interested anyway right from the beginning, and travels abroad to make up with Pran. Nanon is very picky with his roles. So the fact that he accepted Bad Buddy as his first BL project says a lot about his professional outlook and how great the script must have been to have convinced him to take up this project. In fact, Nanon will also be seen in another GMMTV BL series, Never Too Late, the filming of which started recently, where he'll be seen sharing the screen space with exceptional actors like Hautong and Kaya Ween, to name a few. And if we talk about Om Pawar, he's no doubt a seasoned professional who looks natural and great with whomever he's partnered with. So for exceptional actors like Ohm and Nanon, there isn't any need to do a BL series to get a foothold in the acting business. And now that they've decided to appear together on screen, fans have high hopes from Bad Buddy the series. And having read the Thai novel and seeing the chemistry of Ohm and Nanon in the trailer itself, I bet this series, which reflects the forbidden love trope, is going to be a huge hit, given its brilliant storyline and the exceptional acting skills of the lead pair who look stunning together. Thank you so much guys for listening to me so very patiently. Hope you enjoyed the video. Lots more awesome BL content coming up, so stay tuned for more. By the way, this is my original voice and not that of a robot. Bye bye.